It's all natural cycles, naturalistic disciples, moonlit ziggy through geometric eyeballs. My work ethic is tall as Eiffel Tower, vibrant, multicolored buds ready for devour. Maytime, super blood moon, that's flower. Jar blessed, fresh set of 7 fans grow by the hour. I don't give a ass about axes of power. I intersect dimensions like Shepard or O'Neill. Go with all shapeshifters at the helm, that's a raw deal. Worker drones on the floor with foreman, ready for oatmeal. It's appalling. My lifestyle has never been boring. The Tory agenda is toxic and daunting. It's a present threat, spider mites and mold, I check them in the morning. Few incidents has left my life flash like a warning. Fuck a flashback, try a flash forward. Fuck a hook or a chorus. This is boom bap, hear the bar and the rawness. Surgical precision with the pen is important. Let me spark spliff before I talk it.
When you are studying any matter or considering philosophy, ask yourself only what are facts and what is the truth that the facts bear out. Never let yourself be diverted either by what you wish to believe or
hear the horns go blowing on some hydro smoke. I know those pagans watching me, hoping I go broke. I look the devil in his eye, I don't need daggers or cloaks. I'm the same fucking guy that used to haggle and joke, but nowadays I'm baking up some serious loaves, serious bread. Artisan parmesan be twisting my head, and the missus be twisting my finger. Too many twists have me moving like a Shaolin ninja. Nuke-proof suit through a nuclear winter. Rebirth, I remember when times were simpler but more complex. Up and down, take a chance, roulette. Who really knew less? Don't be useless, be producers. King and queen, be your own rulers. Manifest your futures. This ain't hat and rabbit magic. Burning chalice from the back cross, ruderalis. Automatic habits got me stiff-lipped. It ain't out of malice when I speak straight. Callous as a pickney, mad-mannered. Mowgli boy seeing trims and hammers. Dreadheads in bangers, big dogs that do damage. Me, I'm all about health, wealth and be yourself. Therapeutic healing from the jar on the shelf. Grab a chair, sit down and talk it out. Or walk it off, let's walk it on. Through the forest or the swamp. Anywhere that you want. Anywhere that you want, son. Talk it out, walk it off, walk it on. Blaze the ziggy or the bong. Grab the chalice, grab the herb, grab the What you know about the What's the season? Where we at? What's the season? Where we at? Springtime, summertime, autumn time, winter. I need the info. I need the information. I need the lowdown for my operation. First things first, clean the propagation. Select the seeds for the germination. No wet tissue, I'm not a pagan. Double stack a couple whole, I'm not complacent. Cover them up, just be patient. There's a reward for waiting. Let them bask in the sunlight. Window setting, humidity high, so they're not stressing. 5 days later, the top they'll be pressing. Teaspoon to the tray, there's a quick lesson. 101, soil mix right from the start of the run. Get them in a pot outdoor in the sun. Perlite, soil, coir, fluffy like crumbs. Now the plant started, now the plant's young. 1 leaf, 3 leaf, 5 leaf, some. That's when you know that the springtime's done. What's the season? Where we at? Springtime, summertime, autumn time, winter. I need the info. I need the information. Step correct when we starting in the summer. Before this now, it should have been covered. Soil rich with NPK, micro, they're not undernourished. 7 leaf, 9 leaf, so they start to flourish. Feed them aquaponically and they all love it. How can a plant cost the same as a nugget? 12-12 now, get the canopy correct. Flowers forming from the top of the neck. Big juicy nugs coming live and direct. Take about a month to get them in check. Photo periods be the best of the best. Grapefruit, mango, all types of zest. White to amber like hairs on a chest. 80% we need a terpene test. Soon come next season, time to collect. Summertime ending, harvest next. What's the season? Where we at? Springtime, summertime, autumn time, winter. I need the info. I need the information. September, October, harvest time, you know the rota. Chopping down trees when they're ready to crop. Get them all fucking in before the temperature drops. If they need a bit longer, they can stay in the box. It's a simple case of are they ready or not. Cupboard for the hangers and none of them cloth. We want the stem real hard, not solid, soft. You know it's fucking time when it snaps and it pops. 10 days in the dark, I'll be having them off. Now the fun starts, time to trim it all up. Keep the sugar leaves on, they're delicious enough. All the fine leaves are getting poured in my cup. Ragaman tea, have me not saying much. Cure up the ganja, it's the last of the last. Get all the ganja in a mason jar. Let it all breathe on the regular. What's the season? Where we at? Springtime, summertime, autumn time, winter. I need the info, I need the information. Enjoy the succession of natural progression. Seed to harvest, a year in a second. After it's cured, we can bun up the blessing. All that waiting, all that time, all that stewardship, it's all primed. Now get the fruits of the labor. All kinds of colours, and they're so stunning. All times of smells, and none of them numbing. What's the season? Where we at? Annual cycles, planets past. What's the season? Where we at? We need the information. We need the information. No comment at the station. Please sir, I need the information.
They are being misled by the fork in the road.
Too many twists and turns in this life that we live in. How's a man supposed to make the right decision when this world's so cruel and unforgiving? This is the boom bap that we've all been missing. It's like the scene got caged, locked in prison. Light refracted through chrysalistic prisms. I'm in the garden baking off to scripts that I've written. This ain't for the masses, it's for the few to listen. Bubonic bile out the pit of this bottomless stomach as I spit mustard over these peppercorn muppets. No sound as I'm speaking like ventriloquist puppets. Unrefined boom bap from the UK that's raw and rugged. Patchwork standards open doors through colours. Vivid imagination, crystal clear, Sprite and rum combination. I complete all my obligations. I'm not interested in reptilian, crocodilian spacemen or secret organisations. I keep my own 2 feet firmly on the pavement. Checking my statements, checking my balances. Ingoings, outgoings, recouping my damages. Everywhere I go I'm always stinking of cannabis. But I can do this, I don't give a ras, it's the sheep that are clueless. And who would ever knew that the shoe fit?
Cook some and plant some. Then like how we are eat, we are plant. So if we don't plant, we don't eat. If we don't plant, we don't eat.
Aquaponic water dripping on these shell-toe boots. Contact to the ground like stems and shoots. When I wake in the morning it's a spliff and a juice. Humanistic principles, live your own truth. Get lifted off a herbal, not liquor oven proof. What's the evidence? The path we each walk is blatantly evident. Displayed in actions, the rest is irrelevant. March to my own drum, not the beat of the regiment. Social media zombies walking round like skeletons. Raw sound to the core like elephants. These fools ain't checking the measurements. High plains drifter testing the elements. More head nods than clergy and a reverend.
Me I prepare them here. I'm gonna plant the peas. Come back. I cut it up and everything and I come back now.
So what's the extension? Cross wires. What's the first that needs quenching? Gorilla glue got me sat there not tensing. Tension's high when I read these energy prices rise. It's all inflation. It should be I tell the vitality. But the UK climate ain't right for all year seeds. It's pretty plain to see. One plant in the ground for each plant that we eat. But nowadays we aren't living reasonably, practically or naturally. They're fucking the seasons with the blood clot factories. Penman mastery, bar agile that move with precision fast rapidly. Drone strike battery, armored shell like Galapagos. Literature that will turn a play to a tragedy. Quill and ink to forge a masterpiece. Penman mastery, bars agile that move with precision fast rapidly. Drone strike battery, armored shell Galapagos. Literature that will turn the play to a tragedy. Quill and ink to forge a masterpiece. Penman mastery, agile battery, moving like Galapagos.
every second I watch things.
Everything we gotta get washed before it goes in the pot.
Yeah, that's right. You want it, man, just watch our baby brother.
I said, empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water.
It's not an easy skill to learn. I've been practicing it for many years.
Knowledge be the mastery, reflection be the master key. Simmer down. Let's not act drastically, bars bombastically, ill technique with iller scriptures. A&E, ICU get left with metal fixtures. I'll be in the base with potions and elixirs. Elevate, meditate alongside natural eclipses. Natural selection, natural progression. Actualizing tendency for all jars creation. What's the point that needs raising? Say less, do more is the point that I'm making. Ain't piss all happen if you ain't fabricating. No one knows your piss, it's the bobs that start hating. Real G's start anticipating, spotting and waiting. The next chess piece that needs moving for placement. We're all players in this game called life. You better think through your actions and think them through twice. We're all players in this game called life. You better think through your actions and think them through twice. It's a play of the hand, it's a roll of the dice. Don't leave it up to chance, follow your own advice. We're all players in this game called life. You better think through your actions and think them through twice. It's a play of the hand, it's a roll of the dice. Don't leave it up to chance, follow your own advice. Manifest reality with bits of paper. List out objectives and tick them later. Amplify projections, minor to major. Don't let vices and devices corrupt your nature, corrupt your data. 5G skittles right there on the side. Who you wanna be, G, you gotta decide. Naturalistic cycles all in due time. Only thing you have to do is keep direction in mind. We're all players in this game called life. You better think through your actions and think them through twice. It's a play of the hand, it's a roll of the dice. Don't leave it up to chance, follow your own advice. We're all players in this game called life. You better think through your actions and think them through twice. It's a play of the hand, it's a roll of the dice. Don't leave it up to chance, follow your own advice. Deja vu visions under tangerine skies. Tangerine dream in this Rizzler of mine. Magic when I speak like water to wine. But half of them you missed, you ain't clocking the signs. Faulty navigation on this ancient spaceship with no destination. Captain remains vacant. What? Approaches can be taken for the final ultimatum. Born was the wise man blind, but they never really did see eye to eye. It's a battle of will, it's a battle of the mind. So let's go get stoned like Charles in 99. Or was it 96? Does it really matter, or is it all fixed? Bunjar, I do me and that's it. I can't really help it, I can't resist. It's a play of the hand, it's a roll of the dice. Don't leave it up to chance, follow your own advice. We're all players in this game called life. You better think through your actions and think them through twice. It's a play of the hand, it's a roll of the dice. Don't leave it up to chance, follow your own advice. We're all players in this game called life. You better think through your actions and think them through twice.
They're supposed to beat it out, you know, like this.
What's this world? It's a circus. Injustice in surplus. You can only do you and serve your purpose. Big King L's leave me perplexed in this raw skin perfect. Nowadays indoor overgrown dungeon. Focus on me, there ain't no conundrum. Unorthodox bars makes the beat malfunction. Misuse the beat like a knit with substance. Subtext, what's the context? I take a big drag, a long breath. Top of the mountain from small steps. Altitudes high when ego's convexed. Bamboo and up plants to give them strength. A penny in the pocket is a penny that I spent. Rain, wind or shine, his feet on cement. Too many plasticine fixed, now they just pretend. Destiny pre-told, work ethic is results in threefold. Manifest outcomes and collaborate with people. But watch out for those deceitful, wrapped up hidden in a ball of sheep's wool. I sit with my plants and they're so peaceful, just like religious man inside cathedral. Sun-grown herb gets me high as a steeple. It's all a process, it's all a cycle, it's all a journey. Just be mindful, do your thing, decline fools. Accept opportunities. One thing is certain, we all have a eulogy. Treat your time here usefully. Who knows when you could go ghost translucently.
Love, your magic spell is everywhere. Love, I knew you well and found you fair.
It's what it's like in Great Britain. Grey skies overhead, cats fighting and hissing. It's what it's like in Great Britain. Grey skies overhead, cats fighting and hissing. No runners up on a one-man mission. Lane switching to slide to the right position. Too many man just might be miffing. Midas touch now, this might just glisten. Too much for you to chew, it's the bite you've bitten. Too many man act sour and bitter. Probably cause of all of that stout and that liquor. Bars to make you think, stop there and consider. Half the shit you talk should be said to the mirror. Smoke through the hall when I stand to deliver. Nice flavours, nice aromas. Thick cloud get you deep in a coma. Nice flavours, nice aromas. Thick cloud get you deep in a coma. Home Alone zone, a naturalistic Roma. Sharp bars like a shot of mimosa. Why the world wishing to be front page on a poster? We really ain't living how we're supposed to. Naturalistic cycles are clear and clear synergy. Vivid imagery from pixelated symmetry. Simile to metaphysical lineage. I keep my own space, radius and vicinity. Free from any wizardry, a man moving suspiciously. Modern Europe looking like Tripoli. Recession round the globe except for the military. Tectonic movements depositing ore and rubble. Pressurized environment, growth from struggle. It's funny how the big changes start so subtle, but I'm still the same, bunning Ziggy's by the double. It's what it's like in Great Britain. Grey skies overhead, cats fighting and hissing. It's what it's like in Great Britain. Grey skies overhead, cats fighting and hissing. My mind state missing. Perplexed individual, I've had too many visions. A wise man told me don't talk, just listen. Pursue your own path, it's the path you're given. The path you carve. Kill 'em with success and have the last laugh. Before my last smoke, there better be a bookcase of things that I've wrote. 1 in 4 can't cope, and I'm not talking about the coke and the coke. It's the same, it's the same old joke. Nice flavours, nice aromas. Thick cloud get you deep in a coma. Nice flavours, nice aromas. Thick cloud get you deep in a coma. Home Alone zone, a naturalistic Roma. Sharp bars like a shot of mimosa. Why's the world wishing to be front page on a poster? We really ain't living how we're supposed to. It's what it's like in Great Britain. It's what it's like in Great Britain. Grey skies overhead, cats fighting and hissing. It's what it's like in Great Britain. Grey skies overhead, cats fighting and hissing. It's all the same, it's all planned out. Prophecies and scriptures dictating how it pans out. We're all just panning bowls in the hope for precious metals and gold. For each seed that's sown, there's rewards to be reaped and grown. Poor stipulate, don't groan, weep or moan. Your fate can change, a possibility pre-told. Effort is required for the seeds to be sown. If you provide sufficient light, water and soul that's hold, your rewards can be vast and spread the far reaches of the globe. Be aware these seeds themselves can vary in target, desire or goal. A pit from an apple can provide generations unknown. A small gust of wind to a desolating cyclone. It's your due diligence, be certain it's a seed of your own. The orchard we each steward contains the roots of our soul. Engulfment in nightshade and nettles can poison the route to the autonomous throne. The autonomous throne. The route to the autonomous throne. Self-actualization and the autonomous throne. The gardens we grow.
If I can feel I really accept you fully just as you are. Sometimes that's very difficult. I held an interview with a young man in South Africa. I didn't know anything about him. It turned out he was an officer in the South African Army. Now, for me, that meant it meant that I stretched my empathic abilities to their very limit to try to be with him, to try to understand him, to try to be caring toward him. I didn't feel I did too well. And yet, I've learned since that interview really changed the course of his life. So I feel that if I can be genuinely understanding, try to listen not only to the words, but to the meaning, trying to understand the person that's hidden within each one of us, that's helpful. If I really care about this person in an unconditional way, that's helpful. If I can really be myself in the relationship, not a professional expert, not a, quote, psychologist, not a psychotherapist, just me in that relationship, that's helpful. All those things are possible, and when they come together, that creates a very powerful climate for change, for growth, for drawing out the potential of the client.